Hola everyone, K-Pasta. Before we start the video, I just want to give a quick shout out to my friend, The Count. He covered the story earlier today on his channel, and it inspired me to talk about the situation as well, so, you know, give him some love. Anyway, let's talk about swatting. Majority of us should be familiar with this horrendous crime, but for those of you who don't know, swatting is when a person makes a prank call to the emergency service hotline and basically informs the dispatch officer that there's like a hostage situation or something crazy happening at a random person's address. And the goal is to have the police go to that random person's address. Now, sometimes when the police arrive to that address, they'll knock on a door and see what's happening, but other times, creators, streamers, and even everyday normal people are pinned to the ground with rifles pointed at their heads, fearing for their lives. You know, it's just a very shitty situation to be in, but it happens a lot, and recently a few streamers have unfortunately become victims of swatting themselves. IShowSpeed and Aiden Ross. So IShowSpeed, most love him, some hate him. He's the most popular YouTube streamer on the platform. Pretty hilarious guy. He basically plays a very over-the-top version of himself live, and it's great. But yesterday during his live stream, he made a phone call to 911 asking the dispatch officer if it was okay to light his PlayStation 4 Pro on fire. Obviously, it's not really a good idea to light a PlayStation 4 on fire, but you guys already knew that, I hope.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you're in the safety of your own home and outside, I think you'll be just fine, sir.
So I'm good. I can light it on fire, basically.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, as long as you're surrounded by safety, you should be all right. I don't think you're going to really cause too many problems.
Thank you, officer. Yo, officer, thank you. I know this wasn't an emergency. Like I said, my fault for... Matter of fact, I'm going to do it while you on the phone, okay?
Of course, I'd rather you call us beforehand and make sure everything's fine than to call us, after an emergency takes place. Just make sure everything's fine beforehand. So you made the right decision.
Right. Yo, can I do it, like, while I'm on the phone with you? Like, are you have, like, any calls?
Yeah, I mean, I can... Yeah, I'll make some time for you, yeah.
Alright.
The dispatch officer, in quotes, said it's essentially okay to light the console on fire. Speed then asked if the officer can stay on the line while he lights his console on fire. The officer says, "Alright, I'll make some time for you." And then Speed lights a corner of his console on fire and starts to scream like a guy who accidentally walked into a movie theater screening of Cats, but the butthole cut of the movie.
Hey! Officer, I need help! Go to my house! Come! Go to my house!
Okay.
Come!
Where are you at?
Go to my house!
I need to know.
Go! Officer, go!
Okay. Sir, I'm coming.
Now, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to understand that the phone call was 100% fake. And it was fake because, number one, the fake dispatch officer said some things that a normal dispatch officer would not be allowed to say or would ever say for that matter. Number two, during Speed's stream, he stated that 911 was calling him back and the person on the other line told Speed, and I quote, "Yo."
Why does it says 911 calling me back? Hello?
No dispatch officer calls back and just says, "Yo." And no dispatch officer is going to wait around and continue to ask if the person screaming their lungs out over the phone is okay or what the situation is. And no officer is going to hold all emergency calls just to listen to a guy light his PlayStation 4 on fire. I know we've talked about how Speed lit off fireworks in his own bedroom, but I don't think Speed is stupid enough to call up 911 for real. He just plays a character, a very insane character, but a character for entertainment, and to be perfectly honest with all of you, this bit was pretty entertaining in my books. I mean, you just have to be really stupid in the head to think that prank calling the actual emergency services, especially in the United States, is a good idea. It's not, and you should never do that, by the way, because it's illegal. Anyway, it was a dumb bit, nothing crazy. But about 40 minutes later, the police literally arrived to Speed's house and placed him in handcuffs. I'm not even kidding.
Oh, they swatted you, bro. They swatted you. Okay. Yeah.
Bro, is that public?
Yeah, I got it. You good, bro.
Bro, I didn't go, bro. Oh my God.
The reason why I brought up the prank call at the beginning of this video is because a lot of people assumed that the swatting was fake and that Speed prank calling 911 was a part of the joke, but it wasn't at all. Speed was in fact swatted. And what's crazy is that Aiden Ross, a Twitch streamer, was also swatted the day before. Two massive streamers swatted in the span of like 2 days. because apparently there are still idiots out there who believe that calling 911 on a person live streaming is still funny. Newsflash, it's not funny, it's a very scary situation, and you're a complete asshole if you do that. A lot of people online are assuming that the same person who swatted Aiden also swatted Speed. There's no proof of that, though. In fact, none of us even know who even swatted these two in the first place, so I'm not going to jump to conclusions. Speed wasn't exactly arrested like people are saying. In fact, I think he was just detained, like put in handcuffs and questioned. Maybe detained is the wrong word. Look, I'm not a cop or a lawyer or a doctor or whatever.
I swear I didn't do nothing, bro.
Come here, back here with me. I got you.
I didn't do
Come back
shit.
here with me. Yeah, I got you. As long as I can film it. You're gonna come back here with me. I got you, but come on, bro. I want you to know that's why.
During Speed's detainment, his friend recording the police was told to shut off the phone. Now, I did look into the laws of Ohio, which, by the way, I completely forgot Ohio was a real state. I also forgot that it borders PA. So, here's a question. Why the hell does Ohio have to touch my motherland? Anyways, in Ohio, you can legally record police as long as you're not interfering. I'm seeing lots of people talking about how the police were in the wrong for telling Speed's friend to shut off the stream. But, you know, again, I'm not a cop or a lawyer or a doctor or a gynecologist. All I know is that nobody should be swatted at the end of the day. That's my stance. Now, Aiden did post a video talking about his swatting situation and also mentioned that he did reach out to Speed to see if he was alright, and he is in fact okay, which is great.
I'm okay. I appreciate everyone that's been checking on me, asking and stuff. I'll obviously update you guys on the full story later on when I'm ready to come out with that full story. But traumatizing, man. It's scary. It's what comes with being in this position. And we're still in shock. You know, me and Pammy, you know. But appreciate everyone that's been showing love and showing a lot of support during this time. I also heard that Speed just got hit with a SWAT attack as well. So it's a sick, cruel world we live in, man. But I really appreciate everyone checking up on me. And you know, I just got off the phone with Speed and he's doing good. So we all just gotta, it's a real world we live in, man. It's sickening, but just, yeah, man. Thank you guys. I love you.
I'm very happy that both of these guys are alright and nothing super crazy happened. I know that swatting will never stop. It's just an unfortunate event that will always happen, but I just hope that going forward, it doesn't happen as often to people, and I hope that the people who are planning on swatting a person in the future are caught and are locked up forever. Oh, I have some more terrible news. At the time of me recording this video, Twitch streamer and trans activist Clara Serenti was swatted too, and I looked into her story and it's actually insane. So I'm just going to leave a link to a video that she uploaded on her channel about her experience. I encourage all of you to just go send her some love, because her situation is just so fucked. Look, guys, all of you watching my channel, I don't know if you like me or hate me, but I think we could all agree that swatting isn't necessarily the best thing to happen to people. For the love of everything that is holy in this stupid universe, please just educate others on why swatting is not okay to do. That's all I really have to say today. If you guys did enjoy this video, do me a favor and leave a like. Subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon, follow me on all of my social links, and join my Discord server. Links are in the description below. Have a great day, everyone. And remember that swatting is not okay.